There you go.
If I listen to too much Mary, I can get annoyed. I can listen to Whitney Houston all day. I can listen to
what is that?
who he said Anita Baker all day. I can't listen to Mary J all day. That's how I base my life. I can listen to Patti LaBelle limited. It's limited because her voice gets annoying to me too. So that's why I wouldn't put Patti. I love Shaka Khan, but I couldn't listen to her because her voice gets annoying. So Jasmine Sullivan, I can listen to her all day.
Yeah, I can. I can definitely do that.
To her that voice. This is perfect.
Yeah.
And to be told, truth be told, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I can listen to Beyonce all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how I gained.
Man, you don't know, babe, when you hold me.
She got jams. No, she cold live too. So. But I just can't listen to her. She get annoying. Like 5-6 songs, I'm good. Hey, I'm cut it up. 3 or 4 of them off the 411, and a couple of them off that album. I'm going down, and a couple of them after that.
You don't know, baby, when you hold me, kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Best part. So are you talking about your homeboy?
Who
you have no beef with?
Who? I don't have no beef with nobody, never.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Mama, you live.
Put on
Yes, you are.
Mama. Yeah, put on speakerphone. What's she?
Look. Everybody hear you, Mama. We'll say, hey, Steve.
What's going on?
Oh, man, I didn't know they was a check. Yeah,
They didn't hear nothing, Mama. I said
What she was saying? She was saying something crazy
about somebody podcast.
Oh. Hey man, we gotta support him, man. We lift him up.
We lift him up.
No, I'm serious.
Lift him up.
We lift our hands in the sanctuary. Y'all remember that song?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
That used to be the song back when we was in church.
All right.
Nah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Steve, when last time you been to church, bro? Be honest.
Woo! Let me see. January, February. It's been a long time.
Chuck, when the last time you been to church, dog? He gonna cut.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
No, for
remember.
real.
I'm being totally honest with you. I don't remember.
Honestly, I think the last time
Probably a couple of years.
for just a church service, I'll just say that, was 17.
Wow. Tell y'all a story
17,
real quick.
18.
So, let's see. Rissa just had her birthday, right?
Rissa's about to have a birthday.
She's about to have a birthday. Happy birthday.
Hold on,
Rissa.
wait. You know my daughter's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
So look, I gotta tell y'all a story. When I found out that I was about to have a niece. So there was a time when me and Chuck used to perform all over the place, right? We had our gospel duo. Mm-hmm. We called it Red Diesel.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind that at that time, I would say, that was early on in the craft. So no craft was perfected. Neither one of us could call ourselves good. But one thing we could say was that we could perform.
We could do a show.
We could do a show no matter what.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the preacher background. Maybe, I don't know what that is, but we could say that, right? Mm-hmm. So Chuck and I had just booked a show at the Neotropolis. I don't know if you guys remember the Neotropolis back in the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was Covenant Church's youth church.
Yep.
Youth church. Mm-hmm. And it was always jumping. They brought everybody. in during that time. We was heavy in youth group and all that kind of stuff during those days. So anyway, Chuck and I are performing at the Neotropolis. We're backstage. Chuck gets a call and I see him kind of dip off. And normally backstage, that's where we just kind of get in our zone, get ready. We kind of talk about what we're going to do, whatever. Chuck comes back and he has this look on his face. And I can tell that it's something heavy. My job is to make sure we stay on task, right? Because we're about to perform, and I can just I know my brother. So when he bringing me a certain type of energy, I knew something was going on. Chuck, what'd you tell me?
I said, yo, I'm about to have a baby.
I was like, congratulations. You ready? Let's go get on stage.
Yep.
Yeah. You remember that, dog?
Yep.
That was a crazy moment.
It hit me hard because it was unexpected. When I told you, you just made me remember, like, dude, it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
He was like, congratulations. And I stopped and paused for a second and I was like, damn right, congratulations, let's go.
Yeah. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna support my brothers and the people that I call friend. I'm gonna support them even when, everybody else may walk away. Yeah. I'm just like that. Like I would much rather be in the trenches with my people.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So look, a lot of people, as they continue to watch the podcast, they know that we grew up together, right? So how many years has it been?
Let's calculate for real, because we always throw out 25, 26. It's been probably about more than that. This is 2021.
I was about to say, you have to factor. Do we factor in the time where we all met each other at one time?
At this point, I'm gonna tell you like this. I met Steve in 94. I met Dennis in 95. So basically almost 30 years. Almost 30 years.
Was it 94? Yeah,
because it was the beginning of sophomore year. 94, 95.
Sophomore year. Let's talk about that.
Wow.
So
okay.
I'm hanging around older guys. SCWAD. And one thing they used to do, I have to say we used to do.
That's right.
We used to drink.
Boy.
And so y'all may not know. See, we come from the Community Mart era. We come from the That's when we was coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of people may not know what it is. Chuck, tell them about the shit real quick.
And
then we'll get back into it.
They call it. It was on Friday nights. It was at the Community Mart on Ledbetter.
Which I know it's called something else now. I forgot what it's called. But
it don't even matter what it was called. We called it the.
And it was at the Community Mart. These promoters were renting out a side of the Community Mart, which was like a bazaar.
Yeah.
Like, all kinds of stuff in it. Like, you're going to find clothes, some jewelry, some grills, whatever the case may be. You're going to find it in the Community Mart because it was down the street from Big T, which is the same thing. But anyway.
Right.
They would rent out a section of, these promoters would rent out a section of the Community Mart, and they called this the event every Friday night. Basically teenagers, because it was from basically the youngest age. They were at 16. See, at 16, because we were struggling like a motherfucker getting Dennis in because he wasn't 16.
Right.
And not even if he was 16, he didn't look 16.
That's right.
So, we would bribe the officers, man, he's 16, man, and Dennis would be fighting back at the officer. Man, F you, man, they just let me in, man, y'all 16 years old. And I'm like,
that wasn't my voice. That wasn't my voice. That was not my voice.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest, it was close. It was close to it. That sounds all right.
Yeah. And I'm like, Dennis, chill out. He gonna let us in, but you gotta hush, man. You gotta, man, fuck that nigga. I'm like,
okay. Jesus, he put too much sauce on it right now, though.
The voice too light for you?
Yeah, come on. Keep going. Okay.
You want to be like Mike Tyson?
I mean, he was a kid. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
He was a late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer. I started growing in college.
Yeah. But we would go to this place, and then this where the term parking lot pimping came about.
We was parking lot pimping back then.
We would ride around when we would get there too late. That do we want to pay $10 to get in, and we only gonna be there for 2 hours? We like, flip that. We just gonna ride around the parking lot. When girls come out, we gonna shoot our shots.
And that's what we gonna listen to. And 8 Ball, MJG.
Come on now.
Space Age Pimpin'.
Space Age Pimpin'.
Yes.
Hey.
I want you. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be your oblige if you step outside, because my ride is awaiting. I dated, I stated, the nightcap we make it.
Hey.
Awaken by smells of perfume as I inhale and then tell how well we raise hell on the dizel.
Yeah.
Satin sheets, heat from your feet, keep me warm.
Hey.
The mood is perfected by the sounds of the storm.
Hey.
You came stronger, I lasted longer than I've ever lasted. Your mouth was fantastic, the test you passed it. And the way you made a laugh, I had to get you. And when I saw that pass, I had to hit you. You're making me fight against my will. What must I do?
Would you steal for me?
Yeah, if that shit belong to you.
Would you kill for me?
Yeah, if my life in danger too. Would you
Kill for me?
yeah, if the way you act is true, who knows? Fine clothes, Lexus doors you be closing when you become one of the chosen. Hoes in different
Hey.
places, different faces, different cases. Got me tied like shoelaces, no mistake.
Hey,
MJG, you ain't gotta be constantly trying to shoot the P, claiming that you ain't heard of me. Keeping it real, let me know how you feel when we communicate. We will be straight. Will you profess your mind or will you prefer to wait? Those who's true to it. Lose
Hey, he
the
know
nigga like
every-
me,
he know
used
every
to
word
his
for
face,
real.
age pimping.
No, he
Hey, come on now. He know every word. All right, so that was the community mart, and that's the vibe that we was in back then.
Yeah.
And so now let me take it back. One day,
Okay.
remember I prefaced this by saying we used to drink. I have no idea whose idea this was, but either Chuck or Cory had us drinking Slurpee and beer. Like, I'm talking about the Slurp. Listen to me. Somebody had us drinking a Slurpee, and they done poured beer
in the
Slurpee.
Yeah, that was straight Cory.
Was that Cory?
That
for
was
real?
straight Cory. Because, I never been fond of beer. I
Yeah.
drank beer when I was young, so it wouldn't have been my choice or my preference of drink. But when you mixed it with the Slurpee, it kind of was all right. It wasn't bad. It was tolerable, but it was so... I don't even know what you call it.
So Chuck, tell him there was another time.
No.
No, there was
I
another
know.
time.
Another time we was drinking,
Oh,
and my boy,
Lord.
listen.
Hold on.
Corey used to have liquor. Like, he used to go and he would
my
leave and
goodness.
go. And I won't name this establishment, but he would always. We would scrounge up money. He would take the money. He would always come back with liquor, except that one time at Steve's house.
Okay.
But he would
Yeah.
always come back with liquor, and we were young, like we were underage. We was 16 and 15. Like, we had liquor. Like, he came home with a bottle of Everclear.
Yes.
So I worked at Sonic. So him and Dennis and Corey rode up to Sonic to pick me up from work. And when I got off of work, I said, "Y'all want something before I leave?" And they were like, "Yeah, let's get some slushies. Get some slushies." I was like, "All right, cool." So I got us our slushies and whatever, and then we got in the car. Corey said, "Look what I got." He said, "I got some Everclear.
Oh, look what he got.
Look, he got some Everclear."
Hello.
I was like, no, I'm out on that because this shit 90 proof. And then he was like, "No, it's 190 proof."
Yeah, 100.
I was like, "Dang." So I said, "Man, you put a little bit, just a little bit in my cup." And then Dennis was like, "Man, give me some of that."
Did I say that?
Yeah. He wanted it. He was like, yeah.
Whoa,
Give me
whoa,
some
whoa.
of that.
Pause. Tell me he wanted it. That's
No, the alcohol, man. Come on,
Lord,
now.
here
Wait.
you go.
Whoa.
Hey, you
Be
go.
careful
go.
now. Pause. Keep going.
He wanted the alcohol, man. And so he like, pour it in my cup. Now we looking at it like, I'm sipping out of it because I'm scared of it, to be honest with you. So we get back to 151. We sitting on the car. And I'm standing to the side. Corey's sitting on the side, like standing against the car. I'm leaning up against one of Corey's neighbor's cars, Miss Wanda car. And I'm leaning up against Miss Wanda car. And Dennis sitting on the trunk of the car, of Corey's Honda. And I'm looking at Dennis and I'm like, "Bro, you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And next thing you know, I turned my head and all I hear was boom.
That dude.
Steve, you was out there too. Yeah, because Steve wasn't with them when they came to pick me up, but Steve came outside.
Yes.
So we was all standing out there, and Steve was standing in front of the car. So he had direct, like,
Yes.
in front of Dennis like this as he's sitting on the car. Next thing you know, you see Dennis. And it was like in slow motion. He just, and then he hit the floor. He hit the ground. No, he hit the ground like, boom. Like, "Hey, man, you all right?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Oh,
Hold
my
on, but
goodness.
I remember you telling me you don't remember none of that.
I don't remember.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
boy. That
And
is
you hit the
crazy.
ground hard.
You hit the ground hard.
That's probably
for real.
hey, that's probably
I
why I
don't remember.
knocked myself out like a
You
Hey.
good? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my goodness. So listen, last time we podcasted, I told a story, right, about being beat up by my ex-girlfriend. Well, since then, she's came into town, and we did another video. If y'all haven't seen that, watch that video where she told her side, right? And the response that I got was kind of interesting because people were actually surprised that we could be getting along like the way we get along, right? People were actually kind of shocked behind kind of how our vibe is. Let me ask y'all a question. As married men, can you still be cool like that with an ex?
Yeah. You can't
Oh, wait,
like
wait,
freely move with the like go out on, but you can still be cool. Like if seen in public once or twice or whatever, that got cross paths. Hey, how you doing? I not see y'all. Move on. That kind of thing. Yes, definitely.
What's the boundaries? Well, let me ask Steve real quick. So Steve, you can you be cool with an ex?
No, yeah, of course I can. But I think it's more of a respect factor.
Okay.
And it all kind of, again, deals with, who you're with. Because I still think I'm with you, and I guess you're going to go there as far as boundaries. It has to be certain boundaries.
What are those boundaries? What are they?
Well, for one, and I'll just say for me, there shouldn't be any phone conversations.
No phone interaction at all
Interaction at all.
with an ex ever.
No, well, I mean, think about it. If you, honestly, they're an ex.
Sure.
Most people would think that. So, and I understand a lot of people have, had certain relationships and they're actually cool. Or let's say their ex meets somebody or has somebody. And then it's more of an introduction to, hey, what's going on? And I guess you're all cool, not knowing that that's still your ex. But regardless of that, if it came to that point to where everybody was cool with that and everybody was cool with each other, then I can see that. I still couldn't, but it just depends. Because
You said two things. He said I can
Because
see that, but then I can't.
But then again, and I thought about it. I'm like, no, I really couldn't, because I guess I'm just looking at it from the other side. If I'm looking at it from
I have interaction with an ex on a weekly to daily basis sometimes.
Okay.
And my wife don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Well, does she have any ex that she still talking?
Oh, wait a minute.
It's a question. It's a
Go ahead.
question.
Ask the question.
It's a question.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't get into that.
Okay. That makes.
But,
I mean,
but
I'm saying
it's
that.
also the mother of my child too. So
but that's different. Okay, so you got to preface with that because that's not what we're talking about. Because
Yeah, I'm like, what are we
that's
talking
completely,
about? I'll be
that's
upfront.
completely different. That's completely. If you have children with somebody,
I do believe there's boundaries. Like I'm not going to kick it with any of my exes, unless I'm kicking it with my ex and her mate and me and my wife or
Oh,
something
okay.
Yeah,
like
that's
they
what I'm
invite
saying.
us out somewhere.
Exactly.
Hey, won't you and your wife come out and see?
Is that a cool thing to do? Like to be out with?
Nah, I wouldn't want to. Like not be out in public like me and her and him
And
and
then
her.
the ex, yeah. You wouldn't want to hang out with the ex and
I
her,
appreciate the invite, and we won't be there.
and her new man.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? You wouldn't care.
I wouldn't. Nah, that wouldn't even be the reason why I wouldn't want to kick it. I just think that should be awkward.
That's weirdo stuff. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's awkward. Very awkward. I just couldn't see the point.
But
I
you
just
can
couldn't
see
the
it.
point.
But
I can't see the point.
I can't see it, but I can see it.
No, I had to think about that, but no, I couldn't see it. I just
All right,
couldn't
let me
see
ask y'all a question. Okay.
it. Okay.
And I got to read the whole question because I wrote it out. Your woman gets in a verbal disagreement with one of her male coworkers about a work-related situation. Your wife comes home and tells you about the work situation and tells you that the male coworker was being very disrespectful, and at one point during the disagreement, he was balling up his fist. She goes on to say that he called her the triple S. Super stupid and silly.
Like, what is a trip?
So here's my question to y'all. What are you going to do? Let me give you your choices. A, are you going to have your woman send an email to his supervisor? B, are you going to call the police and make a report? Or C, or are you going to pull up and confront him? What would you do?
My initial thing, and if this is just a one time thing that happens, I would say the first option. You know, kind of go in that direction first. Hold on. And I'm saying that.
Steve, the first choice. You want to send an email to the supervisor.
Listen, hold on. Wait.
Karen?
Wait.
Go ahead, dog.
It is because,
oh my God,
you know, there's a certain hierarchy. Because I don't want to go to, because me being me,
oh my God,
I would be the one that actually go to that location.
Nah.
So I'm trying to
Hell
be
no.
ready to say, hey, I'll go with the first option. Now, I see option 2, but I would go with the first option first.
So option 2 is the police report.
Yes, that's
So you either gonna tell the supervisor or you telling the police, one or the other.
Yes, my first option.
Okay, Steve.
Because if not, it will be a murder. Anyway, go ahead.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Stop talking like that. You know you're not finna do nothing crazy
right.
like that.
You're right.
You gonna tell the supervisor and call the police.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's what you gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck.
I'm pulling up on her, buddy.
You pulling up?
Not at the school. I'm gonna catch her.
Okay. Are you gonna pull up on him? Mm-hmm. All right. So when you pull up, you walking inside? And how fast are you walking? Like, are you mad or you finna play it cool? How you doing?
I'm gonna play it cool.
Oh, you gonna play it cool?
Off the top, I'm play it cool.
All right. So you walked in your case, the school. Mm-hmm. You walked in the school. You was just kind of slow walking.
Yeah, I'm slow walking it.
And then you see him, boom, he's standing out in the hallway, boom. And all of a sudden, all the kids go into
Hey, Mr. Johnson, come here, man. Let me holler at you.
All right. Mr. Johnson come up to you. What?
Hey, Mr. Johnson, hey, I understand you had a verbal agreement with my wife.
A disagreement.
Okay.
And it's fine for, coworkers to have disagreement, but it's not fine for you to disrespect my wife.
Okay.
And so, it's all fair and,
Is it?
Yeah. I just need an apology.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, nah.
I just need you to apologize.
And here we go. He take it another step. Your wife was out of order. I'm not apologizing to you.
Okay.
What? He said, okay. I mean,
so it would go straight to Bob.
you going straight.
I'm just hitting.
Gotcha.
Because either way, I already done pulled up on I can't avoid this charge.
Okay. That's if you make it a charge, but I got you.
Man, what you pull up on them if you ain't finna make it a charge? You don't pull up on nobody and not do nothing. That's like pulling out a gun and not shooting.
But you said you pulled up to talk. Which was,
I said I'm playing it cool. I said conversation first. I'm playing it cool.
You playing it cool.
Yeah. And he got reckless at the mouth.
Okay.
And so,
and you had to.
Yeah, I had to give it to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
You going to jail, just so you know.
Yeah. I just said I'm gonna take that charge.
Okay.
All because of a disagreement with your wife.
Yeah. But it was the disrespect behind it. Man, I'm not doing this.
Now, is it possible that your wife
Could have been emotional.
Yeah,
bro. Listen, I'm just talking noise. I already know how the game go.
Then pull back up to the mic, man. So we
That's
can
what I'm
hear
saying.
you.
Like, what
So
you
know
saying
how
there?
the game go, bro. I'm not going to go fight nobody, bro. I'm really I will contact him though. I want to call him and talk to him. Hey, bro, what happened the other day? Yeah.
I think a good level of confrontation, and sometimes even if it goes to that, violence or whatever, I think a good level of that sometimes get people straight though.
No, it does.
I'm serious, man. Like sometimes people don't understand nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like people continue until they get blocked a certain way. Like, nah, you can't come down this street like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I actually believe in a certain level of confrontation, conflict, resolution. We're gonna resolve this right now.
Yeah. I can see that.
So when it comes to if I'm in that same situation, let me answer my part too. If I'm in that same situation, I'm definitely gonna go and confront him, for sure. I'm going to confront him just because I don't even know why he thought he could disrespect my wife. Like, I don't even want him to no longer be able to even feel like that was okay. I'm not telling no supervisor, and I'm definitely not
telling no police.
I'm definitely not doing that. But I definitely want to make sure that he understands, like, no disrespect will be tolerated by nobody at no time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
when it come to my woman, boy, listen to me. Men will kill you over three things: his gold, his money, his glory, his pride, right? Or his girl, his woman.
Yeah.
Gold, glory, and his girl.
Yeah.
That's why men will kill you.
Yep. I remember being young, and when I was probably about 23, 24.
Please don't say you had to kill somebody.
No.
Oh, okay.
I had a married woman shoot at me, and she was all right. You know, I was like, "No, baby girl, I'm good on that." And she was like, "What do you mean?" You know, I said, "You married?" She said, "You don't care." I said, "Listen, this is one thing I do know about men. Yeah. They'll kill you over their woman." I said, I ain't interested in losing my life over no woman."
I know that's right. I know that's right. So let me ask you a question. If you beefing with your wife, right, in the household, y'all had a for real argument that night. Mm-hmm. Do you still expect her to cook dinner?
I mean, you want to answer that first? Because
do you? A straight up argument. Yeah, a straight up argument. Do you expect her to still cook dinner?
So let me go ahead and answer this first.
Okay.
So we have days that we alternate, either me buying dinner or I'll make it. So if it's a day that she's supposed to make dinner and not one of my days, and we get into an argument, we got kids, they gotta eat too, so I gotta eat. So you still? I said, yeah, I still expect. I don't expect her to do nothing for me, but she definitely got to cook for the kids.
Oh my bad. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so you still kind of expect it, but you don't necessarily expect it for you.
No, I don't expect it.
She don't have to cook for you when she mad.
No, say if the kids were going away, we got into an argument, and it was our day to cook. No, I don't expect.
You don't expect it. What about you? What about you, Steve?
I wouldn't expect it at all. I wouldn't. But I'm also with him. When you got a family, and it has to be that time to cook. You know, I can't say that I can't cook, but I'm not the cook in our house. Hallelujah. So I'm just saying, I wouldn't expect it, but I also know that she's gonna get hungry. I'm gonna get hungry.
Y'all gonna just sit there and look at each other. Y'all gonna be
we ain't gonna be sitting there like, oh, I'm not cooking. No, I'm not gonna.
You gonna cook?
Like I said.
Are you gonna cook?
I will.
I'm saying y'all just got an argument. You don't expect her to cook, so you gonna cook?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy something on purpose.
Now you blessing bad behavior. You can't bless.
You hear what I said? I'm gonna go buy me something.
Hey, don't bless her bad behavior.
That's spiteful though. It's spiteful. So
I'm gonna go buy me something.
Boy, is that what you gonna do?
I'm gonna come home with just one meal.
She's looking in the bag like, what did you give me? You got my usual, right?
Like that.
You gonna be eating it right in front of her? Boy, y'all cold blooded. Whoa, dang. I'm gonna be honest. I think I still expect it to. I expect us to both to be able to control our emotions to a certain degree. Yeah. Like I think we can be passionate about our dialogue or whatever it is that we're discussing, but I do expect her to be able to put that shit that we talking about to the side.
Man, that's a perfect world.
Yeah.
No, and you're right. That's probably why I'm not married. You know what I'm saying? But I would expect that. I would expect her to be able to grow up, right, in the moment, just like I would. Okay. If me and my lady in an argument, right, and some real starts happening in front of us, the argument is no more. What are we talking about? That gets dead real quick, and then we handle the real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shows you that you can control your emotions. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's how I feel. I feel like, you know, at a certain point, you know, we got to get back to, you know, what we need to be doing right now. Yeah, we arguing or whatever, now we'll handle this later. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel, but hence why.
So I guess that answers the question where you say you still would expect for her.
I would.
Would it be on that day?
Would she still expect me to do my responsibilities in the house that night? Would she still expect me to make sure that the whole house is secure and everything's good? Would she still expect that? She would expect that, even though we've had an argument. Yeah. So yeah, I still expect her to cook.
Okay.
You know, let me ask y'all a question. Let's transition out of that. If you had one album that you could listen to for the rest of your life, there's no other albums but that one, and it cannot be a best of album. It cannot be a best of album. What album are you going to glory with? Which one?
Man, come on, man.
It's hard. That's a hard one. That's a
You
hard
can't
one.
pick one.
You got to. No. You for the sake of this one, you got to. You got to. That's a hard one, boy.
Okay. I got one. And it's only because I'm just picking this one. I got too many.
Okay. Dang,
Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life.
That's what you going to glory with.
Right now,
That's the one.
it's too many. It's too much. That's what I'm picking now because it means to say I couldn't go wrong with that album. Honestly, I couldn't go wrong with that album.
That album has everything you need for life.
Songs in the Key of Life? Well, yeah. Yes. That was a lot. And I mean,
I don't
for
know.
now, I'm
It's
saying
hard.
that because it's too many, bro. It's too many.
Okay, no, you
albums.
can stand on yours. Stand on yours. What you got, Chuck? What
I ain't got nothing.
Come on, dog. You got to pick
gotta come up
one
with something.
album.
I had to
One
come up with
album that
something.
you got to rock with for the
Yes.
rest of your life. What's that album? The one that's for you?
It's hard.
That's
a
hard, dog. I'm sitting there
question.
thinking myself.
Especially being a person who loves music. I love albums.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
I mean, yeah,
For
I
sure.
love that. So that's hard for me.
God, oh, that's hard.
I mean, while we waiting on him, you got one?
I'm going to go just off, if I got to listen to it for the rest of my life, it's going to be a Jay-Z American Gangster album. It's going to be Jay-Z American Gangster.
Wow.
That's the one I'm going to take to glory with me.
Wow.
Yeah. I
See,
think
that
and
means-
that's an album that's slept on a little bit from
Yeah.
Jay-Z, but that's the one that I could position my thoughts around it and still have imagination, still listen and vibe, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I can see that. I can see that.
Chuck, where you at?
I don't know, man.
No, it's hard, though.
It's hard.
It's
for me
hard.
because you said album I can live and it's the only album I can listen to for the rest of my life.
Yeah, bro. Where you
And I
going?
know my stretches of music, like from gospel to R&B to hip hop to country now.
That's why I couldn't make a decision. Well,
It's hard,
It was
bro.
hard.
No, that's hard. Come
That's
on.
for me.
Since he put me on the spot,
It's hard for
I had to come up with one.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's
So what
hard. You got to pick
What you
something,
got?
bro. You got to pick something.
I think I'm gonna surprise y'all with this one. Not too much surprise, but Fred Hammond, Pages of Life, double disc.
That's definitely one yes.
That's what you going with?
That's what I'm going.
Fred Hammond.
Yes. Yeah.
Boy, when we was listening to Fred Hammond, boy, back in the
Man.
that's a good pick, dog.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick at all.
And
I
then
love
you got
that
two
album.
discs. You got two
Yep.
discs to it, and they give you.
You kind of
the
cheated
live
with the
version.
2 discs.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Dog.
I see what you did there. You got more music.
Yeah.
That was awesome though.
Dang. That's a good album.
It's too many. I could be naming just albums and everybody be like, yes.
What's one
album.
of your favorite albums? Besides
Besides, I mean, but right now I'm thinking about The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
that's your vibe.
That album is fire. I mean, you mentioned one with Fred Hammond with Pages of Life. I think that's by far my favorite album from Fred. But I'm just trying to think of it. Okay, golly, it's a lot,
Could
bro.
have did the Commission live.
Commission.
Double disc.
Yep.
CD. Like that live, that one that we used to
yep.
play all the time with Who is the King of Glory?
The Lord, yeah. Boy, y'all used to sing all the time. We was some church kids. Man.
Hold on, what was that one that this dude used to play out all the time?
Who?
I think you already know which album I'm talking about. You
Me?
ready?
I used to
yes.
play it?
Yes, you play this mug
I play
religiously.
I play the same music. What was that?
Bro, I'm trying to remember the album. I can't think of the album, but the Whinings, what is it? The second?
Phase 2.
Phase
Why didn't
2,
Phase 2?
bro.
But what was the song though?
It was a whole
It was
bunch
a
of
whole bunch
them.
of songs on
I
I
can't
remember
off
that,
the
man.
top.
Wine his face too.
No, ain't gonna lie. Hey, the album was fire. It was fire. That album was fire. It didn't get a lot to me. It didn't get a lot at that time.
So D, why American Gangster? Because it is a like real underrated. Because I listened. That's actually a
That's
dope.
a
nice album.
Dope ass album.
Because first of all, did you know that? So Diddy helped bring that sound together for Jay-Z. So when Jay-Z Diddy came to Jay-Z and asked him about letting him produce it, and Ho was like, how you gonna executive produce an executive producer? He do what he do.
Yeah.
And but Diddy was like, nah, let me touch it. Gave it to Jay-Z, gave it to Diddy. And he brought that soul out of that album, dog. If you listen to it, that album got some soul to it. And Jay-Z did his amazing performance on it. I don't know, man. It's just, to me, the stories, because y'all know I like stories. It's he tells so many of them. It alludes to so many different things throughout it. And that's why.
Because it is a dope album.
That's a dope album, dog.
But I mean, we talking about Jay-Z. He had
them two albums, because that one was back to back with Kingdom Come.
Yep.
Them two albums there.
Kingdom Come slept
those
on
two,
it.
those two were some of the two most probably underrated Jay-Z albums that don't get any like
you
pub
are
at all.
absolutely right. Yeah. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
All right. Who would you rather be? The man who finds out that your child is not yours, or the man who finds out that his wife has been unfaithful? Who would you rather be? That's hard right there.
What?
Who would you rather be? The man who finds out that the child is not yours, or would you rather find out that your woman...
When is this man finding out the child is not his? After
Yeah.
he's paid years
Yeah,
of child?
yeah,
So I would rather be the man to find out my wife was unfaithful.
Yeah.
Then finding out the
Yes.
child is not
Not
yours.
mine, yes.
I would be in the same boat, because like you said, you have been there. Let's say you trying to pay child support, you give them money,
Support, emotional support. You
emotional
loving this
support,
child. You
taking
done
like it's
made
yours.
this your child your own, like yours.
and then find out later on.
That's bigger heartbreak than
That's bigger heartbreak.
yeah. That's
than,
bigger heartbreak, bro.
That's a bigger heartbreak than a man
yes.
laying your wife down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, obviously we see.
Don't touch what's mine.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a rough one. I think that if I found out that the child wasn't mine, I think because of the bond that we already created, I think we could still go on.
Yeah, definitely.
And I would still be taking care of the child. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna change.
Now, if my wife done let a man lay her and spray her, she done let him get in the crevices that I get into.
Crevices.
And she probably performed better for him because we've been together for so long.
Yeah.
So she put on her best performance for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's rough.
So I don't look at it that
Exactly.
deep. Like I don't look at it that deep. Like
No.
I love my wife. I love her with all my heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was unfaithful.
Yeah.
That shit ain't I could control that shit she did. Like I didn't push her off to.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Now, listen,
I agree.
And so
I'm in
that's
full
the decision-
agreement with that statement.
That's a decision she made. So
Sure. It's still a
it hurts. Don't
Shit,
don't
it's still a
don't
decision.
don't get it twisted. Like that's gonna hurt, right? But I think it's something either we overcome or I move on.
Yes. But if that child,
And that's just that. And then really in my heart and my head, it's that easy.
If you think about it, you know what I just thought about? Either way, she was unfaithful. Think about it.
Hey, she cheated on you and you paid for the other nigga's baby.
Either way. See, look at you. You raggedy.
You sample. That's what's wrong with you. You sample.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Either way, she was unfaithful.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I don't want neither one of them. That's terrible. Boy. I changed my answer.
He changed it. I don't want either one
I
of
don't
them.
want neither one
Throw
of
them
them.
both in the trash.
Golly. Okay.
oh my goodness,
So I know that probably from some angles y'all can see the guns on the table.
Can they see that?
Yeah. From some angles you can. I can see because I can see it through the camera screen. Right
Oh,
here.
good.
But either
Good
way,
for them.
so
September,
I
the
wanna
laws
address some-
changed. The laws changed in Texas. You can
That's
carry.
exactly
There you
what
go.
I wanted to address. What do you
Oh
think?
Lord.
And doing what you do for for a living, D, and you having a family, Steve, and all that. What do y'all think of the new law change?
Well, I've always thought criminals carry guns anyway.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if I'm gonna break the law, I'm gonna break the law, no matter if the law is allowing me to do it or not do it. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm a criminal, right? This may encourage people who are untrained to be carrying a weapon because, like, what people don't realize is every time you show up to a situation, if you carrying a gun, you literally brought a gun to the situation. You may encounter somebody who can take your gun from you. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't train with a weapon and you just walking around with it, you carrying it, you could easily be fooled too out here.
Yep.
So what makes me more nervous is the fact that people who are untrained are going to be walking around with a whole bunch of guns now in Texas. Not that, that hadn't already been happening.
Yeah.
But now it's just going to be a little bit more in our face. So I don't know. I've been carrying guns for a long time.
I think of that movie, The Purge.
That's what you think?
That's what I think. Because just like you said, a lot of times you will give a lot of people who would want to be able to have guns or even just have any reason to do something with a gun, you give them that option now. That's how I look at it. You give them that option now. So even in knowing that, hey, I have a gun to protect me, I mean, you see all the time, you hear about, you pass by somebody and they look up like, oh, wait. And that's in the car. But I'm just saying, just in general, people, if you have it on you, any certain type of disagreement, you never know, regardless of how someone is per se trained, it just is almost like you giving someone a Lamborghini and expecting for them to just go the speed limit. That don't make sense. To me, it's almost like you've given me permission with this gun. With gun comes power. With gun becomes...
That's how you feel? You feel like because now you've made it where you can carry, you think that gives permission to
people who, I'm just saying, there's people that will think that way. And again, that's what I'm seeing. Because again, you're giving everyone the opportunity. And I'm saying everyone. I mean, I understand, I don't know, there might be laws when it comes to, if they're, criminal background or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe
if you can legally carry it, right?
Yeah.
If you can legally possess that gun,
Yeah.
you can carry it. If you can legally do it. So if you're a felon, you cannot.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
You still have to, you have to be able to legally carry it in order to carry it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, it's people's psyche. You just don't really know, you know what I'm saying, how people are. If they get an excuse to think, hey, I got, hey, what? You say something to me?
You think people gonna be quick draw McGraw?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Because everybody's already scared anyway.
Who's scared?
Oh,
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, Steve.
Who's scared?
Everybody who carrying guns now was already carrying guns before the law came into effect.
Okay.
And that's real talk. Everybody who's carrying guns now were carrying guns before, whether they were carrying it on their person or keeping it in their cars or in their purse or their man purse, a bag or whatever they call them.
Man purse. You
No, I don't have one of those.
I'll just ask.
This man,
Yeah,
you don't put man in front of anything.
I was just asking if you was carrying
You
a
want
man
to,
purse.
one of the little satchels and whatever you want to call them,
Yeah.
satchels.
Satchels.
So, they were carrying them already, bro. So the law to me didn't change anything. It just made it right for everybody to do it. They was already doing it anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all looking at that.
My grandmama ain't got a bit of a license, but my grandma always kept a piece in her tits.
Wow.
Always.
Never.
Always. Even at church.
I'm thinking, have I really hugged and felt something?
So you trying to feel on my granny, bro?
Wait a minute, Steve. You trying to feel on his granny?
You trying to feel on my granny, bro?
Y'all listen to this?
You just said that. I didn't feel when I felt on her. I didn't feel nothing.
What I'm saying is this. Hey, there's many times where we meet, we greet, hey, what's going on? And it's a hug. It's an embrace. An
embrace? Is it an embrace or is it a hug?
Anyway, it's a hug for you guys.
For you, it's an embrace?
I'm just saying, some people can call that an embrace depending on how you hug. I'm just saying.
So what's the difference between a hug and an embrace? No, let's get this right.
What's
in it?
I'm just going to. It was a hug, but even
Man, when
hugging her, I didn't feel.
You still didn't answer his question. He said, "What's the difference between a hug and an embrace?"
Ooh wee, couldn't get that out, could he?
No, right?
You know, Hey, stop that, bro.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Oh man!
The brisket.
I'm not with y'all.
I'm just playing the other way.
You crazy dog! Oh my goodness!
I'm just playing the other way because I know you see it. You know, I know you're gonna see.
Yeah, he watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say? Chuck the brisket.
The brisket.
Chuck used to talk in tongues, yo. Oh my God!
You see, he already finna tell a lie. He already finna tell a lie.
Oh my God. Chuck used to talk in tongues.
See, he already know he finna tell a lie. Cause we just said who used to do that.
He used to sing, and when he felt it, oh my God!
Lift your hands in worship.
Chuck used to lay hands on people. Too.
Oh my God!
Don't listen to nothing he talking about. He used to lay hands on people.
Oh my God! This is so
He used to hit him with his coat. Like, yeah, low budget ass Benny Hinn.
Oh my God!
Come and be healed by the coat.
Oh my God, dog!
Y'all need to stop.
Oh
Y'all
man,
trip.
that boy used to talk in tongues, dog. Hey, y'all know Candyman is out.
Yes, yeah.
Have y'all seen it?
No, I have no plans. I've never seen the first Candyman.
You haven't?
What?
No. All right, so let me just tell y'all that I've only watched one scary movie in my whole life, and it was Candyman.
Wow.
Let
And
me,
you haven't watched another one ever since.
let me tell you what happened.
His whole life.
One night,
All right.
my mom decided to go out, and she rented 3 movies. I forgot the other 2. They were for me. And she told me, don't watch this one. And it was Candyman. So as soon as she left, and I saw she was drove down the street, I went in there and I grabbed that VHS.
Yes.
I pushed it in. And I watched.
Oh, porn.
No. I watched Candyman.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Let me tell you. Let me get to the part. Okay. I think I probably got about maybe halfway in it.
That's pretty good.
And I was scared to death. Every time I walked past a mirror, I was so scared. Let me tell you, this is a true story too. My mom came home. I was so scared. She said, I told you not to watch that movie. But you know, as a kid,
you can't
if you tell me
us
not to do it,
Yep.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on in the sports world?
Man.
Cowboys are getting ready to start
Yes.
this Thursday, as a matter of fact.
For real?
Yeah, boy.
How they looking? How y'all feeling
I'm gonna be
about
honest with you. I'm nervous.
I'm real nervous.
it? Are you?
Yeah, I'm real nervous. I don't know what the defense is going to look like. It's going to be questionable.
Nope.
And then I don't know what Dak is going to look like, getting back, because he didn't play any of the preseason. You didn't see anything. You really didn't see no clips from practice and all that kind of stuff. And he actually sat out most of the training camp because of his shoulder. Yep. So, yeah, man, I love the Cowboys. I'm optimistic, but, yeah, I don't know what they're going to look like on Thursday.
I'll be honest. You know how you go through your schedule and you figure out what they're going to be at the end of the year. Now we got 17 games. But I looked at the first game as a loss. I'm just going to be honest. I looked at the first game as a loss against Tampa Bay. In Tampa Bay. I did. And the only reason why is because you got, just like you said, you got Dak that hadn't played since, week 4 of last year when he got hurt in week 4. So really he played third game. And week 4 he gets hurt. So we're expecting him, who hadn't really had any serious reps in preseason, to go to Tampa Bay and say, hey, here you go. Here's the ball. beat Tampa Bay and the defending Super Bowl champions, do your thing. I see it as a loss. Not necessarily a bad thing, because I still see us at the end of the year like 11-6. I'm sorry, 11-6, because 17
is
games.
Is that what you came out of looking at the schedule?
Yeah, 11-6. 11-6. Or 11-6 or 10-7.
I think that'd be 9-8. But they still win the division, because I think the division
Injuries? I mean, I don't understand.
Nah,
Barring no injuries?
I just don't think the defense is good enough, bro. I seen them in the preseason.
A lot of people beg to differ.
They look better than last year,
yes,
but they didn't look good.
It's all about a scheme. But then, of course, it's preseason, man. We're watching second, third string.
Okay, so you know what defense that Dan Quinn runs, right? It's no different than what Richard, when he was here, they were running, and it's just only thing they do is single high safety.
Okay.
So if you don't have a great front four, bro, your secondary could be Deion Sanders, Rod Woodson, and whoever else that could play safety. Bro, this is not going to do anything.
So I can think of two right now that I know.
You talking about DeMarcus Lawrence and Randy Gregory?
Yeah, those two right now, and they come off the end. I get what you're saying.
But they're rotational. They're going to get rotated in and out. What's behind them? We all know they can't play a full game. What's behind them? Nothing.
I just think scheme can help. Now, again, I mean, I'm only saying that they a few games above 500. I'm not being crazy, but I just can't see. I can't see them. Well, 9-8, okay. I just can't see them. Well, let me ask you this: 9-8 making the playoffs?
Yeah, I said they'll still win the division. At 9-8,
you really think that even from last year they're gonna come back and do the same thing?
Who gonna beat them? Philly?
No, but what I'm saying is you saying
Washington.
You saying the NFC East is gonna be that bad?
Yeah, Washington gonna be good. They got a good defense.
No, I was about to say Washington
defense all day.
Washington is the team that I'm scared of because of that.
But what they have on offense?
But
if we can stop the run, what does Washington have on offense? If we so much better the defense. If we stop their run, what do they have on offense? Ron Fitzpatrick. You scared of him?
No, I ain't scared of. No, I'm not saying him. But what I'm saying is, okay, but look at the Giants.
Daniel Jones. You scared of Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley? You stopped the run. Who you scared of?
Hey, I was just about to say. No, you still.
But Saquon Barkley has never had an outstanding game against us, even last year, dude, before he tore his ACL.
Okay.
Or the year before last, even when he was at his peak. Bro, he never had a great game against us. He had one game where he had a 60-yard run, and he never did anything else after that.
What about the Eagles?
Who gonna beat us on the Eagles?
I mean,
who gonna beat us?
I'm hearing you.
Miles Sanders?
But then I guess you got to look at the schedule, because how do you give us 8 losses though? That means we have to have lost some.
Because the Cowboys, they're gonna lose a divisional game, maybe one, but they're gonna lose to some people they shouldn't lose to, bro. It always happens.
But it means, yeah.
Listen, if I'm totally wrong and this exact opposite, I'm happy.
Okay, I hear you. We'll see. I guess meaning to say, because I guess it just didn't seem so optimistic. 9-8 ain't optimistic.
Yeah, it's 9-8 still making the playoffs, winning the division.
I don't see that happening though. Not this year.
Watch.
Nah. We'll see. We're gonna mark it on today.
Let me ask you a question.
Used to.
Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders?
Oh my gosh. Barry Sanders for me.
Barry Sanders would be the leading rusher had he not retired early.
I agree. Even Barry as a Sanders Cowboys fan, I still can't say.
Listen, now, I'm not taking nothing away from Barry Smith.
One of the greatest ever.
Let me tell you why he's great. Let me tell you, I told Peyton this just yesterday. I said, Emmitt Smith is great because he spent he had a total career of 12 years.
Yeah.
But he spent 11 years and never had a serious injury because he knew how to, when it was time when he couldn't, he knew that fall forward for a couple more yards. And, there ain't nobody going to hit me on the ground because I'm already on the ground. They're going to just touch me and go. He knew how to do that. So his health in the league with him running the ball so much stayed great because he knew how to take a hit, he knew how to avoid the big hit. But so he stayed healthy.
But you can't take away from that line though.
No, you can't take away from the line. But you can listen. Let me help you understand something. The year Trenton Richardson got drafted, the Browns had one of the best lines in the league. And the biggest thing on Trenton Richardson was, he's fast, he's strong, but he couldn't pick a hole to save his life. He had no field vision.
Yeah.
So I still, even with a great line, bro, you still gotta have field vision and you have to be elusive enough to, if the line did slip up, to break or make the first tackle or miss.
Yeah.
So I'll take nothing away from Emmitt Smith. I just would take Barry Sanders over Emmitt Smith because Barry Sanders played without a line. Had he played behind the line that Emmitt Smith played behind, bro, and all he had to do was just hit the hole, and as fast and quick as he was hitting the hole when he finally got one.
But you know what though? It's funny you say that because I had this conversation a while back and I had to think about it the opposite way. If the way he was, as far as his bounce ability, go from here to there and hit this hole and come back to this after he's getting beat and then he comes back around. If he had an actual line,
He would hit it.
I don't think he would be the same.
Watch this.
He wouldn't be the same.
You watched him play. He bounced around like that because he had to. Watch some highlights of Barry Sanders when his line actually stands up and blocks correctly and everybody's on their man. Bro, he hits the hole with direct and quick, direct, and he's decisiveness. Quick, direct, and decisive.
Yeah.
He hits the hole. Boom. He's gone, bro. If he had a line to consistently block like that, bro, you wouldn't have been able to stop him.
No, I'm with you. I'm agreeing that yes, I would definitely pick Barry over him. But what I'm saying is, I think what we see on the highlights and everything else of how great he was, if he had a real true offensive line, I can't say, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't say he would be the same type. He wouldn't have been the highlights.
He wouldn't. No, it definitely wouldn't be the same highlights. But he would have been still the same back. He would actually have probably surpassed Emmitt Smith. But even if he ever retired after 10 years,
Gotcha.
He would have been a league leading rusher when he retired in 10 years. He would have been still if he had the line Emmitt Smith had.
That's a good question though. I ain't gonna lie.
So let me switch it up on y'all. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh my gosh.
And you watch this. In your first mind, you wanted to quickly say Michael Jackson, right?
Yes,
I don't
but
know.
not me.
I don't know.
Not me.
Like quickly, you want to say Michael Jackson. No, bro. When you sit back and you think of
Man.
hit for hit for hit,
Thank
and
you.
talent. for
Michael
talent,
got more hits.
Mike got more hits.
Mike got more hits, but talent wise, I mean,
Yeah,
Mike was something special talent wise too. I mean,
but Prince played every freaking instrument.
Prince was just different.
He was different, bro. He could hear every note, play every instrument.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
I'd have to go Prince though, because just like everything that you
like
just said.
his pants. You like the way
Nah.
he wore his pants. That's why you chose him.
he like the assless chaps.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I ain't gonna lie though. You know, he come around to me like,
That's Jamie Foxx.
He's talking about Jamie Foxx. I tell you, he is not. He is too young.
Jamie
The
Foxx
fact-
did do that.
Yes,
Yeah, but he
I-
did it
I
imitating
know,
Prince, but he
I
can't.
know, I'm joking,
I'm about
dog.
to say.
Crazy.
No, but I'm saying that I'm with you because of the talent and everything else. Yes, Mike could dance. Mike was an entertainer as a kid.
Who do we have now that is Mike Jackson
CB.
worthy?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
Chris
Hands down.
Brown.
Yes.
Not Usher.
Nah.
No.
Chris
Usher.
Brown.
Usher is kind of in a lane of his own.
Yeah.
Because I say Chris Brown because Chris Brown dances all the time.
Yep.
All of his music is mostly pop.
Yeah.
You know, where it goes
Yep.
pop. And that was Mike. Mike was pop. Everybody knew Mike was pop. Mike
Mm-hmm.
wasn't R&B. Mike wasn't neo soul. He wasn't country or west. None of that. He was straight pop.
Yeah.
So the dancing and the way the music play, like
Yep.
the way they are to the music, yeah. And Chris Brown is the closest thing that this generation has to
But
Michael Jackson.
yeah, I totally agree.
I gotta agree too.
Yeah.
I can't even argue that one.
Nope.
Boy, I watched
He's
that. Hey,
he's
the
a
crazy-
phenom talent.
Man, I watched this cat dance, like just like awesome stuff that he was just like some
Yeah.
behind the scenes type stuff, and he was with Kidder the Great,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah,
they was
nice.
dancing like toe for toe, and then Chris Brown and Kidder the Great is a trained he's a
Hey,
dancer,
Yes.
and Chris Brown ate him up. You know, I can't dance like that.
So when I was growing up, my mom used to play this song when she cleaned up Saturday mornings. I don't know who the artist is, but I know the song. It's called Superwoman. I know that song. I know every word to that song.
How do you remember? You don't remember nothing. I had to
know
clean, I had to
exactly.
clean my mouth up, but you don't remember nothing.
I remember that.
You remember every word to Superwoman song?
I
I'm
do.
not your Superwoman.
Karen White.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Terry White? Karen White?
Karen White.
Me and my-
Karen White.
Me and my mom the other day, we was I was driving home from work and I had her on FaceTime and we sang that whole song.
Oh my gosh.
We did. We sang the whole song on the way home.
You know every word to the song. Give us something.
Nah,
Give
I'm
us
not
something.
Go ahead, D.
saying
Go
that.
ahead, D.
Nah, I'm not finna do that.
Just give us the chorus.
Nah.
I'm just imagining.
I'm not your super.
Hey, because if I do that, let me tell y'all something. They would use that against me forever. Singing Superwoman in front of them, that would never,
Man.
that would never happen.
Sing it in your voice.
Nah.
Sing it in your voice. I just imagine early in the morning.
You know the words too then. You know the words too.
I don't know all the words you do.
I do know.
all the
I know
words.
every word. She used to play it all
I just
the
know
time.
the chorus.
Yeah.
I just know the part I just sung. That's it. I know the
just,
song.
I
though.
just
ain't
remember
gonna lie to you.
parts with talking about food and I did all this other stuff for you. That's all I know.
Who is the top female artist or singer, R&B singer of all time? Top
God.
R&B female of all time.
Is Beyonce considered R&B?
No.
Or she pop?
Now she's pop.
She started off R&B. I'm gonna say Beyonce.
You gonna say Beyonce
Yep.
over Whitney?
Yep.
Over Patty. Over
Yes.
Shaka Khan. Over
Yes.
Mariah Carey.
Hold on. You know somebody I want to add to the top 5 female singers though, for real, for real. Are we gonna put Jasmine Sullivan in this category?
Yo,
like,
bro.
come on,
Vocally,
man.
yes.
We gotta stop playing.
Her, and if we putting her in there, we gotta put Fantasia ass in there too.
Ooh,
Hold on.
Bro, let's not play with them, bro. They
You know
cold.
what?
Both
Hold
of
on.
them.
Jasmine
Hold on.
Sullivan just
I'm gonna tell you one that
different.
Yeah, she
that's
is
in one of my
different.
top 5. Kiki Wyatt, bro. Kiki Wyatt. If you, bro,
Bro, vocally,
I had to throw that.
vocally, bro.
Oh.
She don't have enough material to be in my top 5.
There you go.
But vocally though, yeah.
She can do it all. She can do it all.
So top female R&B of all time for Chuck is Beyonce. For you is
That's hard.
that's hard, boy. Y'all ain't gonna
Even-
say
even
Mary
though-
J. Ain't nobody gonna say
Nah.
Mary J.
Not in the top 5, no. Mary, don't get it twisted. Mary J got some jams.
Boy, you
'Cause you got-
boy, it's a
because you
lot
got-
of women mad at you right now,
I
Chuck.
know.
It's a lot of women, boy. They gonna come for you for that one.
I know it, but no, y'all know she's not top 5.
They
Stop
gonna
that.
get mad at you for the
Hold on, but
Beyonce comment.
I was just about to say, yeah.
They gonna-
Well,
They
if she's not considered pop, then no. If she's considered pop, if she considered R&B, then I think she's one of the top.
No, you gotta
No.
choose. Who
No.
is your top?
Who's
Whoever.
your top?
If Beyonce is it, Beyonce is it for you.
But I don't know what her lane
No,
is.
you
considered pop.
can put her wherever you want to put her, bro. Put her wherever you want to put her. If you put her there, that's cool. If you put her there, that's cool. R&B or pop, wherever you want to put her.
I'm gonna put her R&B.
Okay, so you put her at the top of the R&B list over everybody.
No, because I'm.
Golly,
I don't know, bro. Like, cause then I'm going down her hits, right? So everything that I'm going down is pop.
But hold on, but what I'm tripping off of, and I'll probably be with the ladies. Why not Mary J though?
Yeah, because you did discount Mary J. You must be.
Blige?
Bro, I didn't say. I said she's not in my top 5.
Hold on,
I
but
didn't
what
say
are we-
she wasn't cold.
What
I
are we
just
talking
said.
about? Vocally though? Just vocally?
No.
We talking about
period.
the top, the number
what
one
I'm saying.
R&B female artist.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
take Beyonce because she pop. Listen, you got. I would take Patty over her. I would take Jasmine over her. I would take Fantasia over Mary J. I would take what's that? Patty Shaka Khan. I would take all of that. That's 5 people right there. I've taken over Mary J. I'm not discounting her hits. Like Mary J. jammed like a mug.
Okay.
But like she got hits, like bro, she got hit. I can think of hits, right? What like Love Without a Limit, Love Without a Limit. It ain't nothing loving you every day. You know, she got hits, bro. But
Yeah.
she not in my top 5.
Is Alicia Keys in your top 5?
No,
Top 10?
yeah,
She's in your top 10?
she floating between 10 and 11.
So we still don't have a number one. Number one female R&B artist of all time.
Whitney.
No. Probably gonna say something like Aretha Franklin or something.
No, Whitney Houston. Whitney
just
Houston
can't.
Whitney Houston is a top, bro. I found out what
But
I've been missing.
Hey, I'm a Nita Baker fan.
all the way.
There's too many different people that I would put above. I just
Anita
Above
Baker
Whitney.
over Whitney? Anita over Whitney.
I was never a big Whitney fan like that.
Bro, I was.
Because I almost kind of
That's why I can sing. That's why I can sing all Whitney stuff.
Give me Anita right quick.
I mean, from beginning 2 and 365 days in the year. Hold on, the fact that y'all can sing it with me.
Yeah, okay, keep going. Give me another one. Give me another one though. That's one.
Caught up in the rapture of love. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I can do the same.
That's two. Hold on, that's two.
Okay, that's two.
Give me another one.
I apologize. Believe me, oh, believe me. Come on now.
I apologize.
Honest
That's three.
and true.
That's three.
Come on, man.
Give me another one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's four.
That's four.
Oh my gosh.
You probably out. All right, Chuck.
No,
All right,
I'm not
Chuck.
out.
You not out?
I mean, I'm thinking of no fairy tale.
Y'all notice how y'all notice how he plays the piano in front of him?
Because I do something.
All right, so you got five.
Yeah.
Anita. What
Four.
you got?
He had
Oh,
four.
you had 4. What you got, Chuck?
Say you give good love
To me,
baby. So good. Take this heart of mine into your hands. You give
Okay,
good love.
okay. That's one.
And I
You gotta say that one. That's
will always love you.
that's 2. What else you got? Keep going.
I'm every woman. It's
That's
all
3.
in me.
You want it?
Oh.
Okay.
right, so-
that's 3.
What's the one? Don't let me close one more door.
Okay.
I don't wanna hurt anymore.
Okay.
Stay in my life. Or arms or whatever. Whatever it is. You know what it is. That's 4 right there. And I ain't even done. Shoot. The one from you know what I'm trying to sing.
I know you're talking about the movie.
Dang.
The movie.
Yeah.
So Steve had a foreign exchange student. Have we told the Contaro story?
In the episode.
We just told about an incident.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're talking
so
about
we
this.
got to talk about Contaro. Oh, y'all want to talk about Contaro or no?
Yeah, let's talk about Kataro.
Hey, real
Contaro.
quick, my sister brought something to my remembrance. She told me that one day we found Jack in the cow field. Like he was wandering in the field behind us at 151. The one that was in between Clark and the apartments.
Yeah.
Like, so it was full of cows. One day, I guess Jack jumped the fence and was in there with the cows. And I guess me and my sister got him out. That's what my sister told me. I don't remember that.
I
Ain't that crazy?
think I kind of remember the story, bro. Like a little
For
bit.
real?
Like a little bit.
That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, let me
Because
ask you
when
this.
I took him home, his mama still wasn't home. He went home. His brother was there.
Let me ask you a question. What used to come out at night at 151?
The raccoon.
Hey,
Bro.
hey.
Hey, so you know I moved over there a little bit later in life myself. As
shoot.
you remember I moved
Yeah.
over there, bro. Them raccoons was still there.
Boy, and
Hey.
them raccoons be out there all
Boy,
night. Man, they would come from them fields, boy. There was so many of them. They'd be in the dumpster.
And the dumpster around the dumpster on the side.
Because we was right by that creek though. Where them trees were, we were right by that creek. So I agree. That's one of them times where you grab that trash and you ain't try to get close. You just say, I don't want to deal with them. Them raccoons.
So let me tell y'all a quick story real quick. So one day I was at work and I had went and thrown my trash from my car in the dumpster. And I heard something in that dumpster, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh shoot, let me move back, right? Now, being the type of person I am, I wanted to stand back and watch somebody else walk up to the trash and see what happens to them too. See what happens, right? So next thing I know, one of the custodians, an older Hispanic lady, she walks up to the trash. She sure enough heard what she heard. What do y'all think she did?
Ran.
You think she ran?
Yeah.
This woman grabbed something so fast from her little cart and she beat the shit
Out of
out of that whatever was in there. I'm talking about she did not stop. I was like, God damn, bro. It was the craziest thing ever. I mean, because I was surprised too. Because I was thinking she was going to get scared and kind of just move.
Yeah, you got to jump back.
Man, she like a ninja, bro. She was like, swap, whop, whop, whop. And she did not stop.
Until whatever was stopped moving.
Yeah. I was like, dang, don't mess
I'm glad it wasn't a homeless person.
Hey, you better not mess with an old Hispanic lady. She'll beat, boy.
Beat these shit.
She'll beat the brakes off of you, boy.
Cory brother, you say beat the E shit out of you. Oh, yeah.
All right, so back to 151. We back out. Jack's out of the field. Steve has a foreign exchange student named Kentaro.
Yeah.
Tell us about Kentaro.
Kentaro. From Japan. I mean, very quiet, didn't say much. I mean, he at the beginning when he first came with us, he barely could really speak English. But I mean, seriously, he barely could speak English. But it was a lot of times where he started to get the hang of course, after we went through school. And by the end of the year, I mean, he was sounding just like us. And by the end of the year,
he wasn't sounding
he
like
still had
us.
the accent, but trust me.
Kentaro was mean.
He was a drunk.
He was mean to Steve for sure.
No.
Taking me to Echoes now.
No. Hey.
How you say it, Chuck?
Taking me to Echoes now. Now. To
Now.
Minya, to Ekarat.
To now.
Came out.
And he said now.
Take me to Julie house.
Yeah.
He was mean to you, bro.
Yeah, he was, bro.
He was never mean.
You just okay with being bullied,
No.
bro. That's all. Bro.
Really? I was never bullied.
You knew he would. Hey, you knew he would beat you.
bullied.
You knew he was
Be
gonna
honest.
beat your ass
Let
every
me
time.
ask you this for real. Be honest right now, bro. If you and Kentaro got in a fight for real right now.
Hold on.
No.
I'm about to say right
then,
now.
I'm sorry. Then, at that time, who would have won?
I would have beat the brakes out that mug. Come on now. Yo, here's the thing. I was one of those.
Chuck, what you think, dog?
No, seriously. I'm one of those where,
Told his ass.
hey, I don't care. Because if anything, he never, and this is even from our conversation, he was never no karate or
Bro,
none of that.
listen, no, he lied to you.
Don't you ever think that he don't know karate?
We were at the park and somebody was dribbling the basketball and they wouldn't give it to him, bro. And they had the ball in his hand.
I remember that.
I remember.
He did this. He kicked the ball out of his hand and it came to him, bro. You
Yep.
can't tell me
I
he didn't know
remember
karate. I said, hey,
Yeah, he did,
Because I
though.
called him out on the court. I said, bullshit. He know karate, bro.
Yeah, for real, dog.
Like I said, would have beat the brakes out there. Because I'm gonna tell you like this.
And then kicked in like he did that basketball.
Even many times that we probably had certain. I mean, because think about it. He stayed with me a whole year, my whole senior year. He stayed with me. So the whole point is, I'm put it like this. There's many times where he may have said something to me and he got to that level. And then when he got that look from me, when I realized,
What was the look? Show me the look.
Hey,
What's the look, dog? We want to know what the look is too.
the look for me is this. Like seriously, like are you for real right now?
Yeah, he was.
That's that look. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't playing. So even at that point, I remember one time, matter of fact, and my mama can vouch for this. I remember one time where, and I want to say I was downstairs. You know, we had like the little townhouse. So he was upstairs. And I'm down there, my mom's downstairs. And I think we might have been talking, but I heard him come out of the room. So he says, Steve, son, the same thing. Can you take me to Eckerd's, Kmart? Matter of fact, I think at the time it was Eckerd's drugstore. So, and I was like, I said, okay. I said, yeah, I definitely do it. And then he was like, no, now. I gave him that look. And I looked at my mom. And my mom said, not now, baby. Because she knew I was going to whoop that boy.
I think she was.
Seriously.
Probably, what if she was saving you from getting your ass
You
whooped?
getting your ass
Hey,
whooped.
it would have been worth the try. I'm telling you. It would have been worth the try. I'm going to say it like that. No. If we talking about fighting, nah.
I don't know, dog.
Nah, I mean, I hear you, but nah. But the one thing, honestly, Kentaro was...
Because I don't know if that look was that scary, bro.
Nah. Hey,
I don't know if that look didn't make me like feel like
it might not be
no way that
authentic.
look. No, it
might
was
not be
cool, but
authentic.
it was just kind of, I don't know. You probably need to lower your eyebrows or something when you do it.
Try to be like this.
Something better than what you was doing. Yours was a little too soft.
No. When my eyes buck like that,
Oh, this is the part.
that's what I'm saying. It's the buck like that. It's like, wait, hold on. I mean, I do the same thing with my daughters. They'll sit back and I look at Riley
You
like,
give them that look.
and she'll realize, oh, daddy for real. Like daddy for real.
That's his for real look.
Yeah, that's for real.
What you think, Chuck? You think Kentaro would have beat Steve up?
Yeah.
Y'all was bullies. I wasn't a bully, so
I wouldn't. I didn't touch Katara. I didn't fool with Katara like that because I didn't trust him. Because I think I would have had to fight Katara seriously.
I'm gonna tell you, and just being honest, I'm gonna tell you probably his issue was he kind of felt like, or almost like people either talked about him or disrespected him or whatever.
we weren't disrespecting him, but we
probably
definitely talked about him.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of felt that energy.
Chuck did. See, Chuck used to always like score on everybody. He had Chuck. Be honest, it was you who was doing that for the most part.
I didn't talk about Katara.
Yes, you did. You would say, Steve, take it away now. You would say it in front of him and everything. He would do that kind of stuff in front of him. So he knew that Chuck was being disrespectful. Chuck was.
Yeah. Chuck was.
I didn't do that. I don't remember doing that.
Nah.
I don't remember being a lot of the ways that y'all kind of say I used to be.
My
I really just don't remember.
Amnesia.
Really? You're not being serious? You being serious?
A lot of the stuff y'all say I don't be feeling like it's true. I be thinking y'all lying on me.
Bro, why we all had the same story?
Exactly.
Because y'all plotted to put smut on my name and I don't appreciate that.
Oh my God, smut on your name.
Yeah.
Anybody use the term smut?
No, he knows
It's not genuine.
If
Right now.
anybody use the term smut, he got to have it.
Putting smut on my. What he say?
Jamie Foxx. No.
Anybody that dumb.
Anybody that dumb
Got to have AIDS.
What he say?
Anybody.
So you use your wash rag, you got AIDS.
No, what he say?
Don't use my wash rag.
That's how you
get AIDS.
No, hold on. What he say? What he say? Slow down. Anybody drive
That
fast.
Got to have AIDS.
I got something we can laugh about.
Well, tell me.
I didn't even get to experience because I had to work. But my brother here had a birthday this year.
Who?
Steve.
Let's dive in.
Yeah, you tell the story, D, because I wasn't there. All I got is pictures on my
hear this side of the story.
and my text messages. I got all the pictures. I'm like, it went from frame. It went from him being normal to him being like kind of tipsy to him being super drunk to him being kicked out of the.
All right, wait.
First of all, don't pay attention. Don't listen to this with sincerity. I'll just leave it at that. Go ahead. Tell your story.
So we go to Dibs. I believe that Steve's wife had planned this special gathering as a great wife would do.
Yeah. It was a surprise. I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised.
So, but I think you said that you knew I was in there because you saw my car when you was walking up. Did you say that?
Well, yeah, when I came up, I did see a car. To me, I said it looked like yours.
Oh, I got the only one like that
But
in Dallas.
yeah,
It's
obviously
mine.
it
I
was
got the only
yours.
one like that in Dallas.
Yeah, it was yours.
Okay, so here it is. We at Dibs, having a good time, bottle service, everybody's dancing. Steve, one drink, cool. He's dancing, having a good time. 2 drinks. I notice him slow down after only 2 drinks.
Again.
I'm like, Steve, what's going on? It's your birthday. Turn up. I tell the waitress, give him another one. Steve throws it back. He continues dancing, but I notice that the stride is a little bit different now.
The pace done slow down.
The pace done slowed down. He not on beat, He just kind of off beat a little bit. He's just kind of moving. I'm looking at him. Waitress, one more. Steve takes another shot. At this moment, Steve is like, no more drinks. I'm done drinking. There's another lady there. She walks over to Steve. She looks at the waitress. One more shot. Now, Steve knows at this point, he does not need to have this shot. Okay?
Yeah, every opportunity to
Steve knows at this point, he's already there. He takes the shot. I see Steve he's swaying a little bit. He goes and sits down at the table that we have. Everybody's around him. It's his birthday, right? Steve's moving like this. Next thing you know. Yeah. Then he stands up. He throws up again. He sits back down. At this moment, Steve's sweating. We like, bro, you all right, man? You good? Like, we all kind of standing back like, oh, shoot. You know how we respond. The security walks up. He tells Steve, you gotta go. Steve gets kicked out of his own birthday party.
Oh my goodness. Okay, look.
Shoot.
I will admit to probably the latter part of that whole conversation.
What happened?
I will admit, before that last, and it was a double shot too. Before that last shot, I did say, I don't need to drink no more.
You did.
Like, matter of fact, I even said, I'm good. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You knew you didn't need another drink.
I knew I didn't need something. I didn't feel right at all. I'm like, no, I don't need no more drinks. So of course, when she did give me that last drink, it was like that last knockout blow that just kind of made me feel like, wait. And hold on, believe it or not, I have never, this is the first and only time in my life that I've ever thrown up from being drunk. Ever in life. So for me, when that happened, I didn't know what to expect. All I know is I felt like there was this stream.
Boy, it was terrible.
Man, that was the most embarrassing day that I've had.
And look, he wasn't just like, I mean, he was sweating. I'm talking about his whole shirt was drenched. It was like,
that was
bro,
the
you just
first time.
Boy, you just making us look bad out here in these streets, boy.
Hey, I will admit, I remember looking down and seeing, I mean, I see the crowd, I see different people over here or whatever, but I do remember the security guard saying, you gotta go. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
I mean, it was just like, wow. So of course I get escorted out, all that good stuff. And I was told I threw up again.
Yeah, you kept throwing up all that.
Bro, listen, they're not lying. I had pictures. It went from,
yeah, it did. It was bad.
From beginning to when you got kicked out sitting out on the curb and you in this little pot thing right here on the side and you leaning over throwing up like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
Again, don't listen to these boys, okay? That's what they say.
Step by
I ain't gonna
step.
lie.
Who drinks the most out of us?
You.
Whoa. I felt like that was an attack.
No, it's the
Wait
truth.
a second.
I don't drink it all like that much.
Well,
unless I come over your house.
I can't. Well, now I would say yeah. Now, no, honestly, I know.
How often do y'all think I drink? Be honest.
No,
maybe once, twice a week.
I think that's what I'm saying. Once, twice a week.
But if you're talking about beer, if you're just talking about beer or seltzer,
I drink beer.
Then once every day.
So is beer considered alcohol?
To me, it's not, but it is.
It can be.
Is it really?
No, because people say, "Hey, you got some drink? Got some beer? Well, I need some alcohol, some liquor."
Yeah, because the beer ain't really that, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will say this though. When it comes to alcohol, and this is just in general, you probably is the lightest weight out of all of us.
Whoa,
yes.
what?
Yes, you are
Why
very
we attacking
lightweight.
me?
Because hold on, anybody know? Matter of fact, I'm gonna vouch with him. We know when this man then reach that limit when he does what?
Standing on furniture.
Yes. This man will stand on
Standing
couches,
on furniture,
stand on tables. We are like, wait.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
And he'll
about
sit back and talk.
The lies that I'm
see
you
you talking about. Hey, talk about lies with me. I'm telling facts. This man will get up. He'll say, "Hey, y'all," whatever it was. All you know is when he stood up on any type of, we're gonna say furniture. That man was there. He was drunk.
He said you the lightest weight because it don't take you two drinks
to get there. That's what we saying. It don't take you that much to get there.
That's why.
Bro, I think I can outdrink you, bro.
Again, don't let that one day.
I think I can outdrink. No. I can't outdrink Chuck. I don't think.
You probably can now. I'm a lightweight right now. Yeah, because I ain't been drinking. Yeah, man. Like, we had them 2 shots of Crown the other night.
Oh, it did, right? Okay.
Boy, that Crown, boy.
Hey, that Crown had me like.
It had me gone too. For real.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to wrap this up? Let me see. What type of vibe we in tonight, man? What does this feel like, Chuck? Mm-hmm. Steve, what y'all feeling, man? Give me a song that we can end it with.
I did think of one, but I don't know if we've done it before. But it just made me think of 151. and just what we used to be able to do.
All right.
So it's a song that we've sung many a times before. And I know this young man knows it with me. I mean, I'm just going to use the term, as we put it, gray skies. And that wasn't the name of the song at all. That was just a part in the song. But for some reason, we said that was the name of the song.
Gray skies, dog.
Yes, but I don't even think that was the name of the song. I don't think it was.
Not the name of the song.
But we just called that the song. Dang. So I do know that that's a song that I was thinking about.
All right. Well,
and I wouldn't mind this man right here
to
sing it with me. Go ahead.
How can I forget all the heartaches you put me through when I'm constantly reminded by the things that you do?
Hey.
I just can't let go of the pain and the hurt inside when I wear the scars from all the times that you lied.
Gray skies
And lonely eyes thinking about my baby helps me get by. I'm trapped in a world where nobody knows my name. Opinions flying everywhere, driving me insane.
My mama said there'll be days like this, so you better count your pennies, just you might just need a wish.
Okay.
I've got to be strong, continue to hold on, and send a message through the words of the song. Can I
Forget all the heartaches you put me through when I'm constantly reminded by the things that you do. I just can't let go of the pain and the hurt inside when I wear the scars from all the times that you lied.
Yep.
Hey, SCWAD Cast. Peace.
Peace out.